Good afternoon. I am sorry to be unable to join you in person today, but it is a great pleasure to be able to address you all, at least by video link. I would like to begin by thanking Northern Gas and Power, the principal sponsor of Net Zero Week, for inviting me and for its continued efforts to support businesses cut costs, energy consumption and carbon, as well as providing assistance with planning their actions going forwards. I would also like to thank the co-sponsors of this week, Hitachi ABB Power Grids, for supporting this event and for its commitment to sustainability. I'm really excited by the opportunity the Net Zero Week provides to drive greater awareness, how even small steps can make a huge difference in helping prevent climate change at all levels, and highlight how technology can support and facilitate our transition to a greener future through this week-long event. Today, I will talk about how the government is responding to the challenges presented as we continue the transition to net zero whilst growing the economy, how both businesses and consumers can take action to ensure this target is met, and lastly, how COP26 will help us on the journey to net zero. The last year has been difficult for everybody as we fight against the threat of coronavirus and the wide-ranging impacts the pandemic has had on our daily lives. But as the country recovers from the pandemic, spurred on by the success of the vaccine programme, the government remains focused on our mission to level up this country. And as the Prime Minister has said many times, we must build back better, greener and faster than before. So that is why we put delivering net zero at the heart of our plan for growth, which is our long-term strategy to level up the country and cement our position as global Britain, backed by investment in infrastructure, skills and innovation. And in the year of the UK's joint presidency of COP26, you do not need me to remind you of the significance of climate change. That is why, working towards our net zero commitment, we have legislated for the UK's sixth carbon budget, a world-leading target, which will reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 78% by 2035 compared to 1990 levels. This latest bold step shows our continued strong climate leadership ahead of COP26, ensuring the UK is playing its part in meeting the Paris Agreement temperature goal to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees C and pursue efforts towards 1.5. To meet our commitment, we are taking ambitious action to accelerate our path to net zero by 2050. For example, we have recently announced that we are bringing forward the date to remove unabated coal from the UK's energy mix by a whole year to 2024. This highlights the UK's commitment to lead by example on tackling climate change. This move is part of ambitious government commitments to transition away from fossil fuels and to decarbonise the power sector. Achieving our net zero target will be a shared endeavour, requiring action from everyone in society, people, businesses and governments. We are therefore also increasing our work on public and business engagement, both in communicating the challenge and giving people a say in shaping future policies. So we want to hear your great ideas to help us achieve net zero, as well as let you know about the initiatives that the government is undertaking to this end. Reaching net zero will require not only changes to our energy systems and new low-carbon infrastructure, but will also require shifts in how we as individuals travel, shop and heat our homes. These changes to reach net zero will deliver enormous benefits to people's lives, including improved health, cleaner air, and more comfortable homes that are cheaper to run. We want to make it easier for people to shift towards greener and more sustainable lifestyles while maintaining freedom of choice and fairness. This summer, we are introducing legislation to make a range of electrical goods more energy efficient and easier to repair, with manufacturers being required to supply spare parts to consumers and professional repairers for the first time. Later this year, we will be introducing measures to accelerate the shift towards the most energy-efficient lighting products, with sales of most halogen bulbs being banned from September this year, and sales of fluorescent bulbs being banned from September 2023. We are also making improvements to energy labels which will support consumers to choose more energy-efficient products. And to support businesses with high energy use, we have invested a £350 million Industrial Energy Transformation Fund to bring down the costs and risks of key decarbonisation technologies. As I already mentioned, this November the UK will host COP26 in Glasgow. This event will bring together world leaders, climate experts, business leaders and citizens to agree ambitious action to tackle climate change. COP26 will be the moment we secure our path to global net zero emissions by 2050 and the moment we define the next decade of tackling climate change. Leaders at the summit will be showing how they will protect people and nature from climate impacts, fund climate action, and work together to deliver immediate steps to keep warming within 1.5 degrees. So ahead of COP26, the government will bring forward further bold proposals, including a comprehensive net zero strategy to cut emissions and create new jobs and industries across the whole country, going further and faster towards building a stronger, more resilient future and protecting our planet for this generation and for those to come. The strategy will bring together our sector strategies and proposals to show our plan to meet net zero by 2050. It will build on the Prime Minister's 10-point plan for a green industrial revolution, making the most of new growth and employment opportunities across the UK as we build back better in our economic recovery from COVID-19 and continue the UK's strong record in decarbonising whilst growing our economy. In this crucial period leading up to November, we are keen to showcase UK businesses as global leaders in tackling climate change. There are several easy, quick steps that business can take to understand and reduce their emissions, and I would encourage all businesses of all sizes to join the UN's Race to Zero campaign. The transition to net zero and our opportunity to build back better from the pandemic are the great challenges of our time. And we have already done so much to help achieve these goals, but we will need to do much more if we are to tackle climate change successfully. If we approach our next challenges with the same zeal that we've tackled the COVID-19 pandemic, the UK will continue to lead the way forward towards a sustainable future across the globe. We will do this whilst also transforming our economy to deliver jobs and growth across the country, which will be key to our nation's future prosperity. Of course, government cannot do this alone. It is our people, our businesses, and our organisations who are central to our recovery and progress towards net zero. So we want to work with all of you in achieving these aims, and I'm really looking forward to doing so. Thank you.